Hi, welcome to this session. This session is going to be very cool because I'm going to lay out every single part of a successful app business. I'm going to call it an app business blueprint, giving you everything that you need to build an app business in terms of parts that you need to put in place to make it work. So let's get started. So let's start with the very first one up here. What do we have? The first step to build an app business, considering that you have everything in place. So let's say that we have our apps, it's published, and we have all the parts implemented. Then this would be the overview of your app business. These are the parts that need to work to make money and giving you the ability to grow in this market. So the first thing, assuming that everything is in place, would be the marketing, obviously. We have two different types of marketing. One of them is store marketing, and the other one, which is getting very popular these days, is non-store marketing. What does that mean? Store marketing is basically all the efforts that you put in to get traffic from the App Store or Google Play itself. So this would be some sort of internal traffic. So what is an internal traffic? The traffic that you get via getting a good review from your previous users, having a good description so you would be discoverable through the Google Play or App Store's search engine. All this traffic which is generated through the store itself, that would be the store traffic, of course. What is non-store traffic? So non-store traffic is very important because the competition in the store is getting a little bit kind of hard to pull off when you're starting out. After you have your app established, then store traffic would be the main source for your traffic. But when you're starting out, non-store traffic could boost your success dramatically. Non-store traffic is basically all the traffic that comes from blog posts, comes from CPC advertising, such as Facebook, or if you're doing any ads on any mobile networks out there, such as maybe AdMob, maybe AirPush, all these different ad networks that you're dealing with out there, then they would generate a non-store on-demand traffic for you. So this would be an external traffic. So looking at this, we can say that this first kind of part that we have, it's all about marketing your app. So this would be our marketing. So I'm just going to write in white here, marketing. That'd be our first part. Now that you have your traffic generated, the next step, of course, would be to kind of convert that traffic, and that would be your store page. Your store page, its job is to get that traffic from store and non-store sources and convert that traffic into installs. So the purpose of this section is to get installs, and that is very, very, very important because without installs, then we're doing nothing. We're not going to get any results. So the second part, as you can see, we can call it the conversion step. So everything on the store page, including the screenshots that you put up, even videos. These days you can put up videos on your store page. Everything related to the store page, which is going to cause visitors to become users by installing your app, we call this stage the conversion stage. Now that you have a portion of the visitors converted, then it's the time to monetize those people. So people downloaded your app, they're going to open the app for the first time or the second time, whatever. Now they're using your app and they're kind of in the process of getting to know your app. This step is very, very important. Why? Because the money that you're going to get in your bank account is going to come from this step. Basically, there are two main ways to monetize your apps. One of them is by showing ads. So the same way that you show ads on your website and you're making money that way, you can show mobile optimized ads in your apps, so you get a revenue, you get some money for each time people click those ads. It's a very cool way to make money. Why? Because it's growing and people will click the ads very often. We will talk about it later on, how often people will click and what are the matrices to have an ad system up and running. But for now, just notice that you would get paid on people clicking the ads that you show in your app. The other way that you can monetize your apps would be using e-commerce. So e-commerce is both the in-app purchase stuff that you sell. In-app purchase, if you don't know what it is, it's basically giving the users the ability to buy something while they're using your app. So that's why it's called in-app purchase. They buy something such as a package, more features, or a simple in-app purchase could be just getting rid of the ads, because some people, they don't want to see the ads every time they use your app, so they can buy the in-app purchase package to remove the ads. That's one which I'm actually using and I'm getting lots of money from. Or you can sell stuff in your app, whether it could be software, or you can use Google Wallet to sell physical products. Remember that in-app purchase is only allowed for digital products, not physical products. If you want to sell physical products in your app, then you need to use Google Wallet, kind of Google Merchant Services, or you need to use third-party services which provide you with a payment gateway optimized for apps. So now that you have made some money from your users, then the next step, of course, if we separate this part as well, and we can name this step monetization. So this would be our monetization kind of step. The next step, which is very, very important and it can generate massive growth for you, would be engaging users with the app. And let's see how we can do that. First, we can implement a review system. So what is a review system? A review system asks your engaged users to review your app on the store. So basically the way it works is after the second or third time that the user opens the app, or after 2-3 days, you can pop up a dialog box and ask the user, if you like our app, then simply go ahead and rate it on the store. Why we're going to do it after 2-3 times of app being open, or 2-3 days? Because usually users who are loving your app and they're engaged with it, they're going to give you good reviews, and that's how we filter out those who are not really happy with the app. So of course, you're gonna get some people who your app is not gonna fit their needs, and they're not gonna be happy with your app. We don't want the review from those people. They're usually angry, they don't like the app, they're gonna give you low reviews. But after 2-3 days, the people who come back to your app are the people who like your app, and they're those ones who are willing you a good feedback so you can improve your app for them. That'd be one thing that we definitely need to implement, and I'll tell you why in a second. Second thing would be the usage. So when we design our apps in a way that users will be using it on day-to-day basis, then we have a useful app that can bring back engagement to our app. The next thing to kind of create engagement would be using push notification. So I'm just going to write it down here, push notifications. So basically, if you don't know what push notification is, all the notifications that you get from apps on your smartphone, whether they tell you new content is available or something is happening. For example, a news app can give you a push notification on the latest news or something similar. So these three kind of last squares that we have here, they generate engagement. and why engagement is so valuable. Because when you get good reviews on the market, then you get more store traffic. And that is free traffic. That is what you want, because the return on investment on such a traffic, it's so big, it's actually close to 100% when you get free traffic like that. Then if your app is a good, useful app, then this last two parts can do some sort of magic for you. They can drive back traffic to the monetization section. So users come back to your app and you keep monetizing them through ads or in-app purchases or e-commerce stuff. And also, when you have engagement, there's a new way that Google Play and App Store use to index your app, and that would be the user's engagement. The more users use your app and the longer they keep the app on their devices, the higher rank you get on the Google or Apple's store search engine. So that would help you tremendously. Of course, if the user keeps an app for a long time, it means that that is a good quality app, and that's how Google is ranking different apps these days. Same as Apple, of course. So this is a quick overview on what is necessary to build your app business. Of course, we can dive deep into each of these different parts, and each could be a couple of hours long sessions. But for now, you understand how an app business works from the very second that people know about an app to the level that people are engaged with it and generating money for the app owner. So thanks for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel below this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one.